Hello everyone and welcome back to Tiny English. My name is May and it's wonderful to have you with us today.
And I'm Gray. It's great to see all of you again. We're so happy you chose to spend some time learning English with us.
Today we have a very special and heartwarming topic. We are going to talk about finding happiness, but not the big, life-changing kind of happiness. We are talking about the small, everyday joys that can make our lives brighter.
That's right, May. The topic is finding happiness in small things. In our busy lives, it's easy to forget to notice the little moments that can bring a smile to our face. So today, we will explore how to see and appreciate these simple pleasures.
We believe that happiness isn't always about big achievements. It can be as simple as a warm cup of tea or a beautiful song. We want to share some ideas with you and hear your ideas too. What's one small thing that made you happy this week? Think about it as we begin.
That's a great question. Let's get started.
Okay, so before we dive into our main conversation, let's learn some useful words for our topic today. These words will help you talk about finding happiness in small things. We have 5 words for you.
The first word is appreciate. To appreciate something means to recognize its good qualities and to be thankful for it. It's about understanding the value of something, even if it's small. For example, you can appreciate a sunny day after many days of rain.
Exactly. A great example sentence is, I really appreciate the quiet moments I have in the morning before everyone else wakes up. It means I value that quiet time.
Our second word is cozy. Cozy is an adjective we use to describe a feeling of comfort, warmth, and relaxation. Think of sitting by a fire with a warm blanket. That feeling is cozy.
I love that word. For instance, my bedroom is my favorite place in the house because it's so cozy with all the soft pillows and warm lights. It just feels safe and comfortable.
The third word is savor. To savor something means to enjoy it slowly and completely. You don't rush. You take your time to really experience it. It's often used with food or special moments.
That's a beautiful word. You could say, she took a moment to savor her first cup of coffee in the morning, enjoying the rich smell and taste. It's about paying full attention to the experience.
Next up, we have the word mindful. Being mindful means being aware of the present moment. It's about paying attention to your thoughts, your feelings, and what is happening around you, without judging it.
Yes, mindfulness is key to our topic. For example, I try to be mindful when I walk in the park, noticing the color of the leaves and the sound of the birds. It's the opposite of being distracted.
And our final word for today is grateful. Grateful is a feeling of being thankful. When you appreciate something, you often feel grateful for it. It's an important emotion for happiness.
It really is. A simple way to use it is, I am so grateful for my friends who always support me. It means you are very thankful to have them. So our 5 words are appreciate, cozy, savor, mindful, and grateful. Try to listen for them in our conversation.
All right, that was a great vocabulary session. Now, let's use these words and talk more about finding happiness in small things. So, May, how has your week been? Did you find any small moments of happiness?
That's a lovely question, Gray. My week was quite busy, but I did try to be more mindful. And you know what? It worked. On Monday, it was raining all day, which can sometimes make me feel a little sad. But instead of feeling down, I decided to make my apartment feel extra cozy.
Oh, I like the sound of that. What did you do to make it cozy?
Well, I lit a candle that smells like vanilla. Then I put on my most comfortable sweater and made a big mug of hot chocolate. I sat by the window watching the rain, and I just felt so peaceful and content. It was a simple thing, but it completely changed my mood. I was so grateful for that warm, safe feeling.
That sounds wonderful. It's a perfect example of turning a potentially gloomy day into something positive. You didn't just see rain, you created a cozy atmosphere. I really appreciate that idea. I should try that next time it rains.
You definitely should. It's all about changing your perspective. What about you, Gray? Any small joys for you this week?
Yes, actually. Mine was on Wednesday morning. I usually rush in the mornings. I wake up, get ready, and run out the door. But on Wednesday, I woke up a little earlier than usual, and the house was completely silent. The sun was just starting to rise, and the light coming through the window was this beautiful, soft orange color.
Ah, the early morning light. It's one of my favorite things. So peaceful.
Exactly. So instead of turning on the lights and my phone right away, I just sat there for about 10 minutes. I did nothing. I was just being mindful of the moment, watching the colors change in the sky. It felt like the world was still asleep, and I had this special, quiet time all to myself. It made me feel so calm and ready for the day.
I love that. It costs nothing and takes only a few minutes, but it can have such a big impact on your whole day. You chose to savor that quiet moment instead of filling it with noise and distraction.
That's the perfect word for it. I savored it. And it reminded me that I don't always need to be doing something. Sometimes the happiest moments are when we are doing nothing at all, just being present.
I completely agree. It makes me think about food, too. So often, I eat my lunch at my desk while working. I eat so fast that I barely taste the food.
I do that all the time. It's a bad habit. By the end of the meal, I don't even remember what I ate.
Right? So, this week I made a promise to myself. For at least one meal a day, I would step away from my computer. I went to a little bench outside my office building. I ate my sandwich slowly. I tried to really taste the bread, the fresh vegetables. I could feel the sun on my skin and hear people chatting in the distance. It was only a 15-minute break, but it felt like a real pause in my day. I felt so much more refreshed afterward.
That's a fantastic habit to build. It's being mindful during a routine activity. It turns eating from just a necessity into a pleasant experience. You start to appreciate the food more. You feel more grateful for the nourishment it gives you.
Yes, and I think it helps with digestion too. But more importantly, it helps with my mental state. It's a small act of self-care. Do you have any other small things you appreciate, Gray? Maybe something to do with your senses, like a smell or a sound?
Oh, that's a good question. For me, it's the smell of freshly cut grass. It reminds me of summer when I was a kid. Whenever I walk past a park or a garden right after someone has mowed the lawn, I always stop and take a deep breath. It instantly brings back happy memories and makes me smile. It's such a simple, unexpected pleasure.
I know exactly what you mean. For me, it's the smell of old books. When I go into a library or a secondhand bookstore, that unique paper smell makes me feel so happy and calm. It's like the smell of stories and history.
That's a great one. And what about sounds? Are there any small sounds that bring you joy?
Definitely. I love the sound of my cat purring. When she curls up next to me and I can hear and feel that little motor running, it's the most relaxing sound in the world. It's so pure and shows she is happy and content, which in turn makes me feel happy and content.
A cat's purr is very therapeutic, they say. For me, a happy sound is hearing a favorite song come on the radio by surprise. You're just driving or cooking, and suddenly a song you love starts playing. You can't help but sing along. It's a small, joyful moment that you didn't plan.
Oh, I love when that happens. It's like a little gift from the universe. It shows that happiness can be found in unexpected places. We don't always have to search for it. Sometimes it just finds us. But we have to be open to noticing it.
That's a very important point. We have to be open. If you're always busy, stressed, or looking at your phone, you might miss the song on the radio or the beautiful sunset. Being mindful is the tool that opens us up to these moments.
It really is. I also find happiness in small interactions with people. For example, when you buy a coffee and the barista is genuinely friendly and smiles at you. Or when you hold a door open for someone and they give you a warm thank you.
Yes, those tiny human connections are so important. They make you feel seen and part of a community, even if it's just for a second. I had a moment like that yesterday. I was walking my dog, and an elderly man sitting on a bench said, "What a beautiful dog you have." We had a short 2-minute chat about our pets. It was nothing major, but it left me with a warm feeling for the rest of my walk. I was grateful for that small, kind interaction.
It's those little things that build a happy life, isn't it? It's not one big event. It's thousands of small, happy moments strung together. It's like building a necklace with tiny, beautiful beads. Each bead is a small joy.
That's a beautiful metaphor, May. A necklace of happy moments. I think a challenge for many people, including myself, is remembering to do this when life gets stressful or difficult. When you have a bad day, it's hard to appreciate a cup of tea.
That's true. On difficult days, it's even more important to look for these small things. Maybe it won't solve your big problem, but it can give you a moment of peace, a moment of relief. Maybe on a bad day, the small joy is just taking 5 deep breaths, or stepping outside for a minute to feel the air on your face.
Or listening to a piece of music that you find calming. It's about finding a small anchor in a stormy sea. It doesn't stop the storm, but it can keep you steady. I appreciate you saying that because it's a more realistic way to look at it. It's not about being happy all the time. It's about finding moments of light even on dark days.
Exactly. It's a practice. It's like a muscle. The more you practice being mindful and looking for small joys, the stronger that happiness muscle gets. At first, you might have to force yourself to notice things. Okay, what is one good thing about this moment? But after a while, it becomes more natural. You start to see them everywhere.
I've heard of people keeping a gratitude journal. Every night before bed, they write down 3 small things they were grateful for that day. It could be anything, like, "I'm grateful for the delicious apple I ate," or "I'm grateful for the funny video my friend sent me."
I've tried that. It's a very powerful exercise. It trains your brain to look for the positive. When you know you have to write things down later, you pay more attention during the day. You actively search for those little beads for your necklace.
Did you find it helpful? Did it make a difference in how you felt?
It really did. On some days, it was easy to list 10 things. On other, harder days, it was a challenge to find even one. But I always found something. Even if it was just, "I'm grateful for my warm, cozy bed." It ends the day on a positive note, which I think helps with sleep and your mood the next morning.
I think I'm going to start doing that. It sounds like a simple but effective habit. So we've talked about cozy moments, savoring food, appreciating nature, and small human connections. Are there any other categories of small joys we should mention?
I think finishing a small task can bring a surprising amount of happiness. Like finally replying to an email you've been avoiding, or watering all your plants, or tidying up just one drawer. That little feeling of accomplishment is a small joy.
Oh, I totally agree. The feeling of crossing something off your to-do list, no matter how small, is very satisfying. It brings a sense of order and control, which feels good. It's a little victory.
A little victory. I like that. So, listeners, what little victory did you have today? Maybe you made your bed this morning. That counts. It's a small, positive start to the day.
It's amazing how many opportunities for small happiness there are in a single day when you start to look for them. The warmth of the sun, the taste of your favorite snack, a funny memory popping into your head, the comfort of your favorite chair.
The list is endless. And the best part is that most of these things are free. They don't require money or a lot of time. They just require our attention. That's the real price. A moment of our mindful attention.
That's a really powerful way to put it. The price is our attention. And in today's world, our attention is very valuable. There are so many things trying to steal it. Our phones, the news, our worries. Choosing to give our attention to a small, positive moment is a powerful choice.
It is. It's an act of choosing happiness, moment by moment. It's not about waiting for the perfect vacation or the big promotion. It's about finding the magic in the ordinary, everyday stuff of life.
I feel so much more positive and relaxed just talking about this. It's a great reminder for myself as well. I need to savor my morning coffee tomorrow, not just drink it.
And I need to appreciate my walk to the subway station, not just rush through it. I'll try to notice something new tomorrow, something I haven't seen before.
That's a great challenge. Maybe we can all try that. Our listeners too. Let's all try to find one new, small thing to appreciate tomorrow. It could be anything. A flower growing in a crack in the sidewalk, the shape of a cloud, the kindness of a stranger.
I love that idea. It's a collective experiment in finding joy. This conversation has been a small joy in itself for me today, Gray. I feel very grateful that we got to talk about this.
Me too, May. I appreciate you sharing your cozy rain story. It's inspired me. This has been a really meaningful discussion.
Wow, what a wonderful conversation. I feel so inspired to look for the little happy moments in my day. I hope all of you listening feel the same way.
Absolutely. The main idea or takeaway from our chat today is that happiness doesn't have to be big or loud. It can be quiet, simple, and found in our everyday lives. We just need to slow down and pay attention.
Let's quickly review our 5 key words that help us do that. We learned appreciate, which means to value something. We learned cozy, for that warm, comfortable feeling. We learned savor, which is to enjoy something slowly.
And we learned mindful, which means being present in the moment. And finally, grateful, the feeling of being thankful. Using these words can help you notice and describe your own small moments of happiness.
So here is a small challenge for you this week. Try to find and name one small thing that makes you happy each day. You can write it down or just say it to yourself. Practice being mindful and grateful.
And we would love to be part of your happiness journey. Please share one small thing that made you happy today in the comments below. Reading your comments is a real joy for us.
If you enjoyed this conversation and found it helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Tiny English for more conversations like this. Your support helps us create more content for all of you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember to be kind to yourselves and to look for the little pockets of joy all around you. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Take care.